What's up, everybody? What's up? It's the 10th episode of the Cabrini Kid podcast featuring your co host, Terry Riley, in the building.
Don
Hold
Julio
up
in the
already.
building.
Don Julio'd up. He said he ready to take some Don Julio and get trained by six of
Oh shit, man, that's kind of crazy.
them. And I'm your host, David Haywood, the champ. We are expecting Char Johnson here shortly. So when she pops on, she'll definitely be into the room. I know Felix. I know we was having some technical difficulties, but
Hey, Felix, it wasn't even me either. It was Char. She was on nigga time right now, man. Damn.
Bria talking about always late. No, it's not always late. We want to give y'all a good experience, so we don't really just want to jump out there half cocked. We want to make sure that everything is situated when we get on, so we don't have no problems. But Felix said she can't be late 2 times.
Yes, her membership might be revoked.
Nah, Charlotte cool.
Yeah, no, she's solid. She good people.
So today we're gonna slide into touching base about our conversation that we ended last week on. And we're gonna have another topic as well that we kind of got into on Facebook this week. But we talked about last week. We ended our conversation last week with friends of the opposite sex. And we kind of dived into it, but we was already over time. We was already like an hour 15, so we couldn't go no further than that. Bria said this is supposed to be y'all doing your big 1-2 episode. So yeah, we ready.
Yeah, we ready. Shout out. Yeah, we got them cups poured over here right now.
Cups are poured. Where y'all cups at?
Hey,
Bria
Felix,
might be out.
hey,
Bria might be out.
I know you see that. I got that Don Julio repo. We on that Don. I'm on the Don right now. Shout out to Sunny D.
Sunny D and Don Julio. So I think there's a lot of layers when we talk about friends that are opposite sex. So it's something that we definitely gonna spend some time on today. But to get back into it, do you think it's a security thing, or do you think that it's a respect thing when we're talking about your significant other having friends of the opposite sex? Do you think it's because you'll hear women say, well, if you trusted me, it shouldn't matter. But do you think it's more of a, well, if you respected me, you wouldn't do certain things or have certain people around you?
Yeah, it's a respect thing, man. I, being me who I am, I got a lot of friends that are female, and it's something that the person that I'm with gotta understand that, and I'm not saying they gotta respect it, and all of that, but I do want whoever I'm with, to understand that I will have friends of the opposite sex, but at the same time, those female friends of the opposite sex gotta understand they gotta respect her. I'll never let my friends disrespect the woman I'm with. But when it comes to a woman having friends of opposite sex, I feel like it's the same thing. Like I can't disrespect her and her friends just as much as I don't want her friends to disrespect me and all that. So long as we on the same page on the respect level and where we on where things should be, I don't see it being a problem. You don't cause no problems, there won't be no problems. So I'll just leave it with that.
But do you feel like it's you causing the problem or the friend of the opposite sex causing the problem?
I mean, it all gonna come down to you on what you allow in your relationship and all that. I won't say it's the friend that's called. I guess it's situational. Like I don't know what the situation is to say, like, hey, no, like this is my friend causing this problem. Like, it's situational. Like I don't know. I got to be in a I got to see what the situation is to even bring up a scenario for it to be a problem.
Bria says, I think there can be no new friends. Like some new friend come along that's the opposite sex, ain't no way.
I mean, you're gonna like it's according. I mean, are you just sitting in the house all day, Bria? Like you know how you move, Bria. You be in the house chilling, so you ain't got no new friends anyway. but like, but like like being out and about, like me and my partner when we're out and about, like you're gonna meet people and all that, and like obviously you don't want to be disrespectful to your partner and all that, but what if this is a girl that she like really enjoyed meeting and hanging around with that she randomly met and I randomly met? Or what if it's a dude? I'm like, damn, dude, buddy, it's cool as fuck. Like, and she thought he was cool. Like, there's a possibility of new friends, but still at the same time, you just gotta know where y'all at and like what the boundaries are of you and your person.
But that's different though. That's both of y'all being friends with the same person.
Yeah, and
Not her saying, "Hey, I'm going to hang out with my guy friend. Me and
that
him are
I just met.
coworkers." That's different.
Yeah, somebody you saying like somebody that you just met. Like, where is she at that she met this person? I'm
Like
trying
Bria is saying that like you've been in a relationship for a year, but you meet a girl at the gym and she's super cool, and you start hanging out with her.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
what Bria talking about.
man,
Like,
that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I
right,
mean, I'm not just gonna go hang with somebody I just met at the gym without like like any first meetup is gonna be a meetup that she's meeting you know my person if we're at an outside level. Like I don't know. Like I mean, when I'm at the gym, I work out and I'll be like, hey, like oh, like so and so is talking to me and like I don't know. I mean, I ain't meet nobody new, so I really don't know how to really go with that. I'm just gonna stay away from that one. Don't meet
she
nobody
said
new, pretty much.
she said your coworkers of opposite sexes are not your friends. Y'all shouldn't be grabbing drinks, etc., hanging out.
Oh, Bria, come on, stop it. You sound crazy right now. Your
That's crazy. Is
coworkers
that
can be
crazy?
your friends. It depends on your relationship with them. Everybody, like yeah, that's Felix. That's super insecure. Hell yeah, that is. Like, come on.
I don't.
I got
No,
my
I don't think. I
coworkers.
don't
I
think
got
so. I don't.
coworkers I'm close with, like real close with, that are my peoples, and they're females too, like females and males and all that. But to just say like, oh no, I can't fuck with you because you're just my coworker, and I need to leave it just at that. You build a relationship because at the end of the day, at least with my type of job, I'm 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. They know me damn near more than my person know me sometimes because they're around me more than your person is. So to say like, you can't go and be friends with them, man, that's kind of crazy. He's grabbing drinks with Brittany from work. Nope. I mean, I don't know.
But I think that's what she's saying. Like she's saying the connection that you have with this person that you work with.
Nah, that
There's
ain't
certain
going.
there's certain there's certain boundaries. Um, there's certain boundaries of that connection, right? Like let's say you and your coworkers have to go do this training in California and all y'all decide to go out for drinks after the training.
Which
That's
happens.
right. That's to be expected. But like Bria said, if you come home one day and you say, "Oh, me and Brittany gonna go out after work because we just had a crazy week," she's saying that no, 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 no. That's a no, no.
I
Group
mean,
activity, right? Group activities, fine. One on one hanging out, different.
have you met this Brittany? Do you not know this Brittany? Like growing off my partner, if she's telling me about her friend, let's go, John. She's talking about John all the time at work, and like, hey, John said, let's go to some concert, or John said, let's go eat, or something like that. Like, long as I know, you got to be able to trust your partner. That sounds like you got hella insecurities, in my personal opinion. I'm not saying, Bria, that you do, but like, If whoever I'm with, I want to be able to say I 100% trust them. And if I can't 100% trust you, then that's not the relationship for me.
But it's not about. I don't think it's about.
It is about trust.
I don't think it's about you trusting your significant other. I think it's about your significant other. No, it's not about you trusting your significant other around somebody else. It's about you trusting that other, that somebody else. You don't know this person,
But
right?
I know my person. So if I don't trust my person, for me, if I can't trust her 100%, then of course I ain't gonna want her to hang with nobody. Because if I don't trust her and her actions and how she moves, I don't give a fuck if it was her best friend that's a homie. Then I can't trust her around that nigga either. But you can't cut it off at just a coworker. Uh, yeah, Brad, you should be in here because you started some shit and you
No,
can't back it up
you
on
at the
nothing.
salon. You can't get.
You
We're not gonna be able
started
to
shit
hear
right
over the
now that you
dryer.
can't back up on comments, So, but no, like
Um,
I feel like I want to be able to trust my person uh with her coworkers, with her friends. It shouldn't be no boundary that I feel like can't trust my person. No boundary. Work, whatever, anything. If I can't trust you, then that's not the relationship for me.
yeah, but you know, as a guy, and we're gonna be 100% honest right here. Felix will probably agree. You know, as a guy, you've been the friend to a woman in a relationship, and
Okay.
we in a few minutes we're gonna touch on some other layers of that as well. But you know, you've been that guy. Um, you know that you've been that guy in situations with that girl who's in a relationship that you would not be cool with your girl being in in that situation. At 36 years old, you know that at this point you've been that guy before. So this is why. So you already know why dudes don't like their girls hanging out with other guys because you've been that guy before. I've been that guy. Felix has been that dude. Felix might still be that dude.
Yeah, you need some backup, Bria. But I get what you're trying. I get what you're trying to say and all of it. But again, like just like if we're at a bar and random dudes are trying to come up and talk to her, I don't need to run over there and interfere in it. I trust my partner to handle her shit.
But that's
To
not a
be
friend.
your coworker,
This your girl. This your
coworkers aren't
girl
your friend
telling.
either. I mean, according to what's being said, coworkers aren't your friend either.
They're not your friends. Them your coworkers.
But you build a relationship with them to be like, especially. I mean, like, how long have you been there? You've been there 21 years with this same person. Is beyond a coworker. Y'all have shared so much in 21 years. You know what it is. Like Felix, see Felix, we on the same shit. These niggas, man. Felix, man.
Felix don't know what he's talking about. He's just throwing salt in the game. That's what
Felix,
he's
you
doing.
with me on this shit. It shouldn't matter. Friend, co-worker, whatever it is. Like, I'm not gonna go meet a girl at the gym like, damn, like, babe, like this girl would be cool. Like, I think y'all would be cool. Like, I can't say I wouldn't, but it's not something I plan on doing. Like, but Felix, yeah, I'm with you. She insecure. Bria, you insecure.
No, I so Bria said, take a standpoint. Either guys want to hit it with their friends who are girls, always, or guys and girls can be friends. Pick a side. I don't think that guys and girls can be friends. Just platonic friends. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I love you though, Bria. I'm fucking with you, but I don't know. It's giving me some insecure vibes here a little bit.
Bria, I agree with you. So
Yeah,
it's 2-on-2 at this point. I agree with what
I,
you're saying.
I get what y'all saying. Like, I mean, guys and girls. I mean, y'all. That's y'all feeling like this. Felix, it is crazy as hell. Like, because I have female friends that there is no way in hell on earth you can get me to cross the boundary on touching. And I explained to every girl that I have been with, if it's a woman that I call a legit friend, if I tell you this is my friend, this is my goddamn friend. There is no boundary that I will cross ever into that zone,
that you will
and
cross.
that I will cross. And
But that doesn't mean
people,
that the other person won't.
I wouldn't allow it. I mean, you gotta like what like how?
Yeah, but you can't. I'm not saying you're gonna go all the way with them, but that don't mean they won't try you.
I mean that's not a lie. That's kind of truthful too. I mean, it is truthful. I mean, they gonna fuck around and find out at that point, and then they're gone. I mean, that as simple as that. I mean, they're axed. See you later. If I can't, if you're gonna cross that boundary into our friendship to fuck it up to try to do that, like, then you don't need to be in my life. That's just, I mean, I don't know. I can defend the people that I call friends in my life to know 1,000%. If my life was on the line, it was me and God, and we got this person standing right here. This person right here, would they cross the line with me? I can guarantee my life. I know that my people that I have around me that are females won't be in that wouldn't cross that boundary. So for me, I'm secure with the people that I call my friends. And with the person I'm with, I would hope enough that they are secure with the people that they call their friends in the same way. If not, then we need to look at things different. You know, some people got to be reevaluated and sent on their way. Exactly, because we secure in the people we got around us. Like, if you're not secure
Yeah,
with the
but
people you got, if
you
you're
also
not
not
secure with the
psychic.
people you got around you, then you need to reevaluate the people you got around you.
But you also not psychic either.
I'm not psychic. No, I'm not. But I
Like you
know
can't
drunk,
like
sober.
for you to say like I have a female friend and she has no type of attraction to me. She has no she would never look at me that way, not 100%. You can't say that because you're not her. Now
Correct.
you might say we've never done that. We've
Yeah.
never gone there. So I don't think that she feels that way. But because you're not psychic, none of us are psychic, you can't say like she's never thought about it. She's never
I can't tell you they never thought about it. Like, so, like, give you a scenario. My sis that I call my sister, I've known her since we came into eighth grade coming to freshmen in high school. When I first met her, we all had tried hitting on her at one point, but that lasted not even 3 days, and and that shit was shut off. I've never have crossed that line, thought about that ever since. Like, this is the first time I've even thought about this conversation, thought about that in that kind of way since then. Like, I've never thought about it. Like, it was never going to happen. Like,
but it
even if
started out that way.
it not necessarily started out that way, but like, yes, in a way, yes. I mean, I guess you can say yes, it did start out that way. I mean, you can be attracted to the person. Like, you might think, I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say my
So you
homegirls
could
are
be attracted
ugly.
to your
I,
friend
I'm,
of a
I'm not saying attracted. I'm not saying my homegirls are ugly because, like, I'm not gonna be like they ugly. Like Lily, I love her. I'm not gonna sit and tell you Lily's ugly, but I would never. I'm not trying to cross that boundary ever. Like, Lily is my dog. That's my friend. Like, we done been through shit so much in this little time that we've had together. But to be wanting to go and be with her, just no, I'm cool.
you cool, but you don't know if she is.
No, she cool too.
How you know but how do you know?
Listen, we cool. We've conversated. We don't want each other. We never wanted each other.
Right, but why would y'all even have to have that conversation if that wasn't on the table?
I don't know. That sounds weird too. Now that I think about it, it does sound weird. But like, just conversating, just conversations, like I'm like, I can never be with somebody like you, and she was like, I can never be with somebody the way you are either. Like, it's like we were in the midst of having conversations, telling stories, and I was like, ill, like, that's disgusting. That's not the type of person I could date. And I was just saying it, not saying that I want to date her. I'm just saying I was saying it like in specific to the conversation she brought up.
It sounds like two little kids in the sandbox. They got a crush on each other, but they throwing rocks at each other.
That's nasty. But I mean, you can dig into that either way. I mean, at the end of the day, I know what respect that I have for my relationship. So I wouldn't even allow a boundary to get crossed in that way. There's no situation that can come about of anything like that happening in my life. Now, with anybody that I call my friends in my circle, that my immediate circle that I'm around, there is not even a possibility of
So if you went out with, so let's say you went out with Lily, you told your girl, "Hey, me and Lily finna go grab some wings because it's dollar margaritas at such and such. We finna go grab some wings." She said, "All right, cool, have fun, babe." You leave, you go meet up with Lily, and then she trying to kiss you when you get there, and you like, "Whoa, what are you doing?"
I mean, that was,
You didn't allow it to happen, quote unquote. You didn't know she was gonna do that because y'all haven't had no type of interactions like that before. And even if that's your first time saying, I didn't even know that she was thinking about me like that, it still happened.
and
So
Lily's
then
gone.
at that point, would you say, I was wrong? Me, Terry, I was wrong because I misjudged this person's intentions. Or would you say, nah, she pulled a fast one on me because she ain't never been like that?
I mean, I would say both, but I mean, then I guess I was wrong. And I mean, you can't obviously we can't predict anything anybody would do. You know, I'm not God. I can't predict what situation would come about. But I can say that I trust my friends enough to know where we are in our lives and what would happen and what would not happen. But I can't tell you that that wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if it did happen, she's gone. And, you know, I love Lily. She's one of my best friends and all that, but she would be gone out of my life just because it's crossing a boundary that shouldn't be crossed. No,
Liliana.
Liliana Felix, she was on the podcast a few times.
So Felix said, so wait, so Dave, you got lots of friends. They have some excellent intentions, I'm sure. Would you block them all? No, I'm not saying you got to block them. I'm saying, and this ties into what Bria said. It's like, why even put yourself in that situation to begin with? Right. Like, why would I even put myself in a situation where I'm hanging out with them one on one for something to happen?
Mhm.
And that could be in a relationship or out of a relationship. You smile and Lily must be texting you. She said,
No,
"Motherfucker, I heard what you
no.
said."
I was. It was most times your partners can sense when a female friend can't be trusted.
Now, I don't know about that. I think that's a little bit more insecure. I think that lies a little bit more on insecurity and their own past experiences. Like if you're dating a woman and she says, "Well, my best friend at the time tried to get on my boyfriend and I caught them texting each other." So of course she gonna feel some kind of way about guys having female friends going forward. Like she's always gonna feel that way. But that's because of the experience that she had. Um, Bria said, "It's me in my bonnet at the hair salon."
We're getting ready to get on the cast.
We ain't gonna be able to hear over the blow dryer. So do you feel like, so let's say you had sex with a young lady years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Do you feel like y'all can just be platonic friends now? If it's been, let's say it was 10 years ago and y'all just hooked up one night, it was nothing serious, y'all wasn't trying to date, y'all just hooked up one time. But ever since then, y'all just been friends.
I mean, I would say yes. I think you can. Like, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I should take a shot. Hold on.
He taking it to the head. Bria said yes. So Bria, that make it sound like some of these dudes you said, oh, those are my army buddies.
What, Bria, you so all over the place. You need to get to the mic, Bria. Hell no. All of a sudden, you can't be. One minute you can't be friends with the opposite or the coworkers. Now, I don't know.
She said, if it's been years and happened one time and y'all maintain the friendship, sure, but you have to be transparent with your partner.
100%. I mean,
Yeah,
for
and your partner's not going to be cool with that.
it depends on who your partner is. If you, again, if I trust my partner, whew, this is a tough one. I'm trying to think on this one, I'm really trying to think on this one. This is tough. I know, Bria. I know you said new friends. I know. That's why I stopped. Um,
I look at it like this. I look at it like as guys, once again, we have probably been that guy at some point. And you know that the other guy that's in a relationship with this girl knows that you've either been with his girl or y'all had some interaction or whatever, right? But he's automatically thinking every time he see my girl, he remembering that time that they hooked up. Every
that nigga
time.
like, yeah, I know she do that, huh? She do that, huh?
That's what he's thinking, right? So from a as Felix would say, I'm secure. I'm sure that Felix's girl, wife, not hanging out with no dudes that she done already smashed. I
I mean,
guarantee you she
how
not.
do we know that Felix might be okay with that? Felix, where we at with it? Let us know, Felix. We need to hear from you. Is your wife, girlfriend? I'm not sure which one she is. Wife, girlfriend. Is does she got anybody in her past that I don't want to say clapped her cheeks because that's kind of disrespectful to you, but hooked up with? And he cool with it. Never mind. I ain't even got to go say no more words. He cool
He's
with it.
saying that now. He say that now because she don't have none. She don't have none. He's saying that now because she don't hang out with no dudes that she just smashed in the past.
And Bria, your guy friend's been waiting years. That's more of a guy thing. That's not really. I mean, girls do it too, but it's definitely more of a guy thing.
She said, I have the receipt of all three of you saying all guy friends want to have sex with their friends who are girls.
No, no, no. We say your guy friends, Bria. That's the receipt you need to go with. We say your guy friends.
Felix says, I trust her. I wouldn't be with her at all. Right. We're not, but I think what's getting confused is we're not talking about if you trust your significant other. We're talking about the other person that you don't know, that you don't hang out with, that's not your friend, that's her friend. You don't know him. You don't know him to trust him. You saying, well, I trust my girl, but you don't know him. So you don't know what he up to. Y'all get into an argument and she texting him about y'all argument. Um, she she need him. She tried to call you and you ain't answer the phone, so she called him and he come pick her up. Like this is what I'm talking about. And he already been there. That's different.
Ooh, that's tough. Oh man, like you said, you got. I trust my partner, and he trusts his partner, and I mean I feel the same way. I mean your trust could be wrong. I mean we're in a world today that people get cheated on all the time. You can't, it can happen. Can't nobody guarantee that they person won't cheat on them. There's
Right.
no there's no guarantee. Anything can happen, any moment can happen. All you can do is pray that you continue to be able to trust the person that you with, that she rides for you as much as you ride for her, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of just go from there. Like you can't guarantee. Like I said, I can't guarantee that nobody would do anything just as much as I can't guarantee that I would do anything. But I know who I am and I know what I stand for, what I will do and I know what I won't do. And that's what's the most important, like I don't know. Who she?
Bria said, "I'm gonna need a shot after today's podcast." Good Lord, we saved the best for number 10.
Yeah, Bria, I'm already I'm a couple shots in already, so trust me, I'm feeling what you're saying already. My cup empty right now. I'm getting refilled right now. I'm getting it refilled
Felix
right now.
Felix says, "I don't care who she hang with. I trust her, whether they want her or not. If she wants to f somebody, she will regardless." Right. If she's going to, you can't prevent somebody from cheating on you.
You can't. It's we unpredictable. People are unpredictable.
Bria
But
said, "Let me go grab a shot with a guy friend."
Bria, go grab a shot with a guy friend. Bria, I'm pouring up right now. I got my shot glass and everything. I'm making a new drink right now as we get going.
She said, "Let me go grab a shot with a guy friend." Go grab it, and I guarantee you, he's gonna be like, Are you cool to get home? You want me to get
Hey,
you home? I
he
can."
gonna be like, I've really always liked you. I don't know why you didn't give me a chance.
You've always been so pretty to me. It's not the alcohol talking.
Yeah, he definitely waiting, Bria. He been waiting for them cheeks, and he finally got the opportunity. He's just gonna get you a couple more drinks, and he gonna be in there.
And he just gonna hope it's just gonna be one of those one time things where
hey, Bria, he in there like, I've always loved you. You've always had me in the friend zone, and there's always been somebody in your life, always been in my life. But now, we're finally single. Cheers.
and he gonna be hawkeyeing you the whole night, looking at you with
Yeah, he gonna have his hands on your waist and everything, and you're gonna be looking at his eyes, and then bam, there it is. Friends to situationship.
waking up in the morning and being like, "How you just spend the night?" "Yeah, I did. It was great. You remember?" Let's never speak of this again.
Yeah, like this never happened.
Let's
and
just be friends. Let's just be friends from now
And then he
on.
gonna
Okay.
be texting you every day. Good morning. I'm still thinking about last night. I'm so sorry, but I just can't get it out of my head. Yeah, buddy, hot and ready like Little Caesars after that.
Felix says, "I tell you something, I don't worry one bit. If I had any little drop of not trusting her or thinking she's easy, I wouldn't be with her."
100%. And that's how I
And, and
feel.
we and we agree with that. Again, this is not about you trusting your significant other. This is about who they choose to put themselves around that you don't know. You don't trust. You don't know the dudes that she hanging out with. I know you
I mean,
saying like I trust her, but you still wouldn't want to walk in a bar and see some dude with his hands on your girl waist and his hands on her shoulder or him like hugging her. Like you're not gonna want to see that anyway.
yeah.
So it don't matter if you trust her. In her mind, maybe she think, "Oh, this is innocent," but you looking at it like, "Why he touching you like that?"
Yeah, it's tough and that's sticky. It's sticky. It's so many scenarios that can happen from it. Like I said, it's unpredictable. All you can do at the end of the day, like I said, Felix said, all you can do is say that you trust the person that you with, that crossing the line would never happen.
Mm-hmm.
And if the shit happens, then I mean, the motherfucker is a liar to you. That's all. I mean, that there's nothing that you can personally do to prevent that shit from happening unless you keep that motherfucker hostage every day and not go to work or something like. But there's nothing that you can do to prevent something that was destined to happen. Like you can't
So
prevent it.
so let me ask you this. So for instance, like in my relationship, like I trust Geneva 100%, right?
Beautiful.
But the dudes that she knows, I don't, because I know how guys think.
Okay.
In your situation, you trust the woman you with,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know the guys that she knows. So if she say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with such and such," and you're like, "Well, I trust," in your mind, real quick, snap decision, you're like, "I trust her. I ain't got nothing to worry about."
100%.
And she come home and say, "Hey, I just want to tell you, such and such tried to put a move on me. I turned them down. I didn't know it was like that, blah, blah, blah. Would at some point, would you say to yourself, why did you even put yourself in that situation with him?
No, I wouldn't, because I would assume that she felt like she trusted this person as much as anything. Like I would trust my friends. Like if I trust my friends, I don't think none of my friends would do anything to me like that. But if it happened, I was like, what the fuck? And again, they would be gone. Like there wouldn't be no coming back for them, because you broke not only my trust and my person's trust, but you broke our friendship. And you really can't come back from that. There's no, unless you're not telling your partner, then you're fucked. If your partner ever found out about it, then you're gone.
Bria said, I've always had a rule out of respect for my partner. I don't hang out with guy friends without my partner until my partner has met them.
I mean, that's respectful.
That's respectful. That don't mean they're gonna wait for him not to show up.
Yeah, I mean, it's respectful.
Cause
I mean,
then when he comes, they're gonna be like, hey Bria, where's Bob? And he's like, oh, he
yeah.
stayed home tonight. Okay, bartender, 4 more shots.
Yeah, I don't see nothing she said wrong with that. That's 100% respectful. Like
Right, that's respectful.
anybody that I call my friends, I've introduced already for the most part. All my immediate friends have already been introduced. That are here, or in whatever capacity, have already been introduced. Especially all my homegirls. So
Mm-hmm.
the person that I'm with, it's not it's not like it's not that it wouldn't be a surprise. Now, I still tell her about other friends of mine that I have that are female friends, and I'm like, oh, I would love for you to meet this person, blah blah blah. Or this, at some point, yes, like I can agree, you should probably meet the person, but sometime, like I haven't met her guy friends and all that. So if she tells me like, hey, like she's told me like, hey, so and so wants me to go to a concert. I'm like, oh shit, that's dope. Go have fun. Have fun. See you later. I'm not stressed about her doing anything disrespectful to me,
Mm-hmm.
because I know who she is. I know what she stands for. And long as I continue knowing that, and no signs is telling me anything other, then even if I ain't met that person and not at that particular time, hopefully I meet them sooner than later. Um, I'm going to be okay with it.
So do you feel like, okay, so let's take that same situation and she says, hey, you remember um Josh, that, and you're like, oh yeah, the guy that you hooked up with 5 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're just friends, whatever. But he got an extra ticket to the Chris Brown concert, and he want me to go with him. Is that cool? You gonna be cool with that?
5 years is too close. Hey, you got to push that out at least 15. 5 years is still fresh. I don't.
He said 5 years is still fresh.
5 years is fresh, man. I don't know, honestly. I would. Damn. 5 years, man. To me, it's real fresh. 5 years is fresh. Like still like around the corner. That's a tough
That's
one. How long
that's
did y'all hook up one
still
time?
recent memory.
Like, did y'all hook up one time and then just like, like, did y'all kiss? Like what, and what range of like hookup was it? Like,
All they went all the way, 100%.
all the way, yeah, 5 years. But I don't like, and she already told me that we hooked up and they hooked up and
Yeah,
already.
she already told you. You already
Yeah,
know who he is.
yeah, that's tough, my boy. That's tough. I mean, I would say the same thing if the roles were reversed. I don't have anybody in my life that I call a friend that I hooked up with 5 years ago. Um, so I don't. For me, I don't really have you know, no play in that one. If you were talking 10, 15 years ago, maybe, there, but 5 years ago was, ooh, cheers to that one, man. Ooh, that's strong. I did good with that.
um. Okay, I wish Char was here. She ain't here yet. So we're gonna switch gears, and I posted on Facebook earlier this week a post, and it said, let me find it. The post said, if the sex is bad, but he's a good man and treats you like a queen, would you stay? We could flip that to the other way.
Yeah.
I think it was really split. I think we had,
Yeah, that's tough.
let me see how many comments we had. It reached 2,000 people, 900 people. There was 900 comments. Do you feel like you could stay in a relationship? And I already have a response to this, but do you feel like you could stay in a relationship? Beth is in the chat. Beth Chumley.
Hey,
one of America's finest. Thank you for your service. Do you think you could stay in a relationship? The sex was bad. Now we have to define or clarify bad.
How many times have cheeks been clapped? Like, you got to have an average to know, like, just because the first time could have been,
This a relationship. This full blown.
Oh, I won't even get to
year in.
No, I won't even get to a relationship if cheeks is whack. You ain't even got there. You still on text here and there. Hey, what? If we're in a relationship, what? Hell no. Ain't no way we're gonna get to a relationship and the sex is trash. Like, wait a minute. Like, you gone.
Bria says it can be worked on if the physical chemistry is there and open communication.
Yeah, but Bria, that all would, like, if you know and going into a relationship and the sex is trash, are you still going to get into that relationship with that person? Is the next question. Like,
yeah,
I don't think a lot of people. I know a lot of people do get into a relationship with motherfuckers with trash sex. So I can't say it don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that happens. So I don't know. I can't speak on mine. I mean, sometimes it's been trash and it's been, hey, every dog has his day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying every time I enter that motherfucker is on A++, but I'm not gonna tell you any other time that it's not gonna be A++. Like, I'm gonna do what I can. Hopefully enough it gets me, get me hired for the job.
Work with what I can.
But like she said, you gotta test drive the car. Yeah, you gotta test drive it. If you test drive it and that car ain't moving the way it needs to be moving, why would I go any further with that car when there's so much other opportunity out there with better engines?
But you may be giving up something else because the post said this person is a good person, which is not very bountiful.
Listen,
and
David,
treats you like a queen/king.
David, I've met a lot of good people, but they ain't been for me. I know a lot of good women out there, like, and I nothing but respect to them. but they are not for me. And that where that stands with that too. Like they can be good, but then in your head, you're going to be looking at other people wondering, like, damn, I bet you that's some fire ass. No disrespect to anybody online, but fire ass pussy. Like, but I'm over here with motherfucker that don't even know how to like arch her back right or like even give some good head. Like, like there's like I'm not like you're gonna be in your head always thinking about other shit, even though this person is so good to you. There's always gonna be that little void that that person can't fill because of the fact that they shit is trash.
Bria said, goes back to where y'all rate sex, physical intimacy. 2 weeks ago, someone rated it a 6, which is wild. I think that's when Char was on.
Well, how was it
When
rated?
we
Like
when we
what?
said where does sex and physical intimacy
Yeah, I think Char
how
did
would
rate
you
it
rate yourself?
because we rated it at 8. I think we
We
both
was we
said
was
8.
up there. We
Yeah,
was
it
up
was
there.
up there. Yeah, 6 is wild. That is wild. Bria, I definitely agree with you. That is wild. A 6 is wild. It got to be higher. A 6 will get
Cause
you cheated
because
on.
I remember you said like 8 or 9. You're like, it's got to be 8 or 9.
Yeah,
I think Shar was more on the lower end where she said like 6 or 7 because of other things that that person brings to the table.
yeah. No. 6 is definitely higher. No, no, I'm gonna talk shit to Char about that. Yeah, 6 was trash, Char. We got to get that. You got to put that number up a little higher. Bria, you ain't gotta speak for her, but I'll speak for her. That 6 was trash.
Bria
Char,
said, so then we
got to
know
get that up there.
hypothetically Shar staying with the good man. I think she commented on the post and said she was gonna stay with the good man. Because
Mm,
when you get to our age, I'm 41, Terry, you 36.
yeah,
I think Char's in her mid 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Um, when you get to our age, like the it's going like if this is sex and this is qualities of that person, they're starting at this point at 40 years old, they're starting to get like this. They're
whoa,
starting to get like this.
whoa. No. Don't go any lower, nigga. Bring that back up. Hey, I need them to bring it back up. Don't run away, ma. Come back. Woo! Like Felix said, before I commit, I need to. Woo, I need to know what that head is like. If that head ain't good, you automatically gone anyway. I don't even give a damn if you said. Listen, I love head. My person knows that. I love head. So if head is whack, like it's gonna mentally take me out of like the sex. Like I just can't get with it. I gotta have good head and good sex. It can't be just sex and no good head because you could be giving me head and I'm over here like, I can't wait to go play basketball later. This shit right
Bria
here.
said us youngins wouldn't know yet.
Yeah,
What did Bria say? What did you say? Bria said she was like 26, 27.
yeah, she a baby still.
Beth
You,
said,
you
well, let me see. Let me highlight this. Beth said,
I definitely go ahead. You can go ahead and read it.
oh, Beth said, teach your partner what you want. Communication is key, even in the bedroom.
Yeah, but
Um,
what if your partner can't go to?
what
Speaking
if
of
they
head,
can't do what you asking them to do?
this is head I'm speaking of right now. What if she can't suck the way that you need to be sucked? Pause. What if I need you to go deeper sucking, but as far as you want to go is the tip? Like I got some more extra than just the tip. Like I need you to I need you to make your way down. So if you can't get to that, like I'm over here. If you just sucking on the head, I'm just like, oh, cool. Like that's a waste of time. Like you can't teach somebody that can't go on to that. Like I said, Beth, yes, move on. I'm out.
But see, I think that there's when we think about compatibility, right? It's not just you're not pleasing me. Here's what you need to do, because I think that that's one sided. And a couple of times on a post, I responded. I said, "How did you know that it wasn't you?" When you're saying like, "Well, I'm dating a guy, I'm in a relationship with a dude, and the sex is not great, and he needs to learn XYZ, but how do you know it's not you? How do you know it's not you that needs to learn something or that needs to be more involved or needs to be whatever, right? So it's not always just that the guy is not doing his part to please you. It's a tag team effort on both ends. And compatibility means we're meeting in the middle. It's not lopsided like
Yeah.
that. Felix said he needs some Don Julio.
Yeah. I think it needs some God.
Felix said, like, yo, it's hard to go from bad to good. Lots of patience will be needed. You may need to take bro to Colombia, let him see some baddies, help him with control and etc. Felix, that friend you don't want to hang out with when you just got out of a relationship.
Shit.
Bria said that's true. Hypothetically, you ask your partner to be able to be rougher, and they say they can work up to spanking. We a mismatch, my guy.
Yeah, I can work up. You can work up to spanking, nigga. If you don't cock back, hey, Brent, that's definitely a mismatch. Get buddy out of here. Ain't no way, boy. You better cock back, nigga.
Beth said, well, then it might be a problem with herself, and maybe you can try and help them figure out
I
what their
can't.
issue is. But that also comes with both people being like, there's something else I can learn, right? That you have to put in your mind that it's not just me. I might need to learn something. Unless you just going in and you world class and it is what it is, then you like, I've brought out every trick in my bag. I'm doing what I've been doing for the last 20 years. It's something with you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
Bria said, might be speaking from experience. I was like, what the fuck is before spanking?
Yeah, yeah. Nigga, hey, what you got to rub before spanking is rubbing the cheek like motherfucking wishing ball or something like. What the
it's,
fuck?
it's two steps.
Listen, like some is you. Lily has said this. Okay, I can't bring her shit into this because this is her business today. So I'm gonna leave that one
Right, we
alone.
can't speak of people who not here,
Yeah,
right?
she's not here, so I'm not gonna speak on her stuff. But you either got it or you don't got it. It's pretty much something that Lily said. You either got those talents or you don't have it. A lot of people, yes, you can be taught certain things, but it still cannot be what you want it to be, even with them learning it in a certain way. Like it's still like not enough, maybe that they're not doing enough of what you need. Like I
Right.
don't I don't know I don't know how to say it. Like oh I want you to give me head this way, and you may start trying to do it that way, and like you'd had 10 tries at it, and you just not getting it. It's like okay, it's okay. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you, and how I'm gonna help you is sending you on your way. I'm just gonna help you. Like this isn't gonna work for me. Like and that's respect. Like the communication needs to be there, and I'm gonna communicate how I feel about what I like. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. And I expect my girl to tell me the same thing. If I'm doing something I know she like, then why would I go away from it? And if it's something that I know that she want me to do more of, I'm gonna try to do it. But if I can't do it, then I'm not the man for the job. Hopefully, I still be hired. But you just got to know
Hopefully there's a probationary period that I can.
there might be a job for me still, but it may not be with her. It might be something else that a different need for me in her life and all that. And I'm not saying just because a girl can't give me good head, there's not baby oil. Damn, what you doing?
You said it
Oh,
right.
baby
Thousand
oil.
thousand bottles.
1,000 bottles. Now we ain't going that far, Felix. That's crazy. It's gonna be a little slippery slide. But no, seriously though, like I mean, some people can be taught, but some people can't. Some people just don't got it. and some people don't want to either. Like, and there's a part of that. Like, they may not want to do those things. That's not them to do that. So you
Yeah, it's
gotta,
not part of their character to do
yeah,
that.
that's not their character. So you gotta go find somebody that's within that range, and they can give you both of everything you want. I hope, I feel secure in what I have to know that I ain't got no worries. You know, we we get the best of both worlds. Like, but not everybody gets the best of both worlds, and they still end up staying with the person just because of the happiness that they bring them outside of sex. But that's like, I guess it just depends on how important sex is to you. When we were talking to Char said sex was a six. That just lets you know maybe it's not as important to her as it may be for us.
There was a young lady that commented on a post and said that she said I could leave it, and I said like 100%, like you could be in a relationship with someone and not have sex, and she was like at all. So there are some women out there who it's not make or break
Yeah,
to
that
them.
that that intimacy is not important. They look at intimacy in a different way and not sexual.
Right,
Not like you can
right.
bring the physical touch to how you are in a relationship. That's yeah,
Bria said that's called being asexual.
yeah. Like, I mean, and no disrespect to them. Like, I mean, if that's how you run your operation, that's how you run your operation. We all, I'm pretty sure none of us is fucking the same. None of us is doing, the same movements and the
I
same.
don't know. I don't know. Felix is in the shower getting peed on, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
hey, Felix, I'm not getting this.
Felix a
No one's
wild boy.
peeing on me in the
Felix is a
shower.
wild boy.
Yeah, I'm not getting peed on in the shower, so I can't tell you nothing about that. But it's, you got to be okay with what situation you're in. And for a woman like that, she was okay. She's okay with not having sex. So then, hey, yeah, she can deal with just the other aspect of the relationship, which is awesome. If it's going to have you in a relationship, married to that person the rest of your life, then fuck it. Like, then go get that shit. Your happiness is not defined on how our happiness looks. It's defined how you want it to look.
Right, right. So, do you feel like, as a man, ego wise, you going into a situation, right?
Yeah.
You already in your mind got it planned out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and this gonna be my finisher, right? Mortal Kombat finish. This would, and halfway through, she said, "I don't like that. I need you to do this," and it's something that you're not necessarily used to doing or comfortable with. Do you feel like that's a hit to your ego? Do you feel like I came in with a game plan and she telling me that the game plan is ineffective? And I've used this game plan multiple times.
Damn.
And I've scored many touchdowns, but she telling me this game plan is not going to work. I need you to do this, something else.
Mm,
Do you feel
damn.
like ego wise, you would be like you would feel some kind of way about what you thought you were going to do
Hell
as
yeah.
effective as
You
you
get
thought it
that
would?
motherfucker like, damn, like my shit was trash, is what she's telling me. like, you can't, Felix, you can't say it ain't like it don't hit you. Like, it would hit me like, damn, like that. She's like, that ain't it. Like, and that's motherfucker been one of your, and that's been one of your go tos for a long time. Nigga. Like,
Right. That's what I
hey,
said. You've been running
yeah,
this game plan for a long time. And she said, how about you try this? You're
yeah,
like, wait a
like that
minute.
shit ain't it, my boy.
Wait a minute.
There are women that are vocal, very vocal in sex, and there are women that are quiet. That'll just take it and not really say nothing about it. They'll roast you to their friends probably.
Right. You gonna get cooked in the
you
friend group.
you getting cooked, my nigga. But like but the women that are real vocal will tell you what they like, and they want you to do more of, or like spank my ass, like Bria said, she want to be spanked. You tell a nigga to spank your ass and he don't want to spank it, then you gonna stop doing, you gonna stop the show. Like, what you mean you don't want to do it? Like, like nigga, next, nigga. I'm gonna help you. I'm speaking for Bria. I don't know. This is what she's saying. She might finish, continue on or whatever. But like, if I'm telling somebody this is something I like and they don't want to do it, then I'm like kind of over it at that point. Like, it can ruin my nut. Like
But
I'll
like you said, it also it's a two-part equation because it's you voicing what you need, but also their ability to do it.
yeah. Not
Felix said
everybody
with the
built for
bonnet.
shit. Not everybody built Bria with the bonnet on looking back. That's crazy. Talk about smack my ass. That nigga like take that bonnet off, motherfucker. You throwing me off. I don't want to smack that. Oh shit.
He said, "Take the bonnet off."
The fuck is this bonnet doing on? No,
um,
I don't know.
but
That's tough.
but yeah, but like I said, it's. Do you feel like that would be a big hit to your ego?
I wouldn't say a big hit to my ego, but it'd be like, man, it make me really like, think about like, damn, like, this is something I've always done. Like, okay, like, but
This
you
is this
also,
this this the
as,
move that kill him, and
yeah,
it
but
don't
the
work.
man, as a man, as in Terry, I know not, every trick is gonna work on every person.
Right,
You know, you should already know that this shit may not, the way you eat this girl's pussy, it might not work on eating this girl's pussy. Like everybody's buttons is different.
right,
So like I wouldn't necessarily be upset with it. I want to get the job done. I want to make sure I get you yours, so I'm gonna get you yours how best I can. I've been in situations where it took a long it just wasn't easy to get the job done, and it frustrates me because like I want to get the job done,
right,
and it made me feel like my dick was whacked or I didn't know what the fuck I was doing,
right.
and I've been in situations that it's been like motherfuckers are just coming like crazy, and I'm over here feeling like the man when I walk through, nigga. After I'm finished, nigga, or while I'm in that motherfucker, I'm flexing and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Like, yeah, like, but like, and then there's the other person, he's like, God damn, none of my shit is working. What the fuck can I do to fix this? Like every situation is going to be different. So, like, would it be an ego hit? It'll be 100%, 100% an ego hit, but not a big ego hit. Because again, my job is to get the job done, and if I can't get the job done, then like I feel like I ain't do what I was supposed to do.
Right.
If that's after the first time, then I'm gonna try again, and then I might try again one more time. Then after that, it's like, all right, yeah, it's time for a nigga to go ahead.
I'm not the man for you.
I'm
I'm
not
not
the
the
man for your business.
man.
That particular job doesn't. I'm not. I'm not. I don't fit that position. Don't hire me.
Felix said, "Well, I don't know. I think communication is very important, even if you've been doing something and it has worked in the past. She's a different female. I'll say, damn, I'm about to learn some new shit."
And you do learn new shit with every different person. It's not the sex ain't gonna be the same with every woman. You can go in there and yeah, hit it from the back. Like okay, cool. But there's a different. Some girls throw it back. Some girls don't. Some girls, you got to grip in there and motherfucking get active on. Some girls, you can't do that. That's too hard. You got to go a little softer. You got to go a little slower. Like
Right.
every person is going to be different, so you can't expect to go in and do the same thing.
Right. Yeah. So I think,
Like we gonna get hard. So
and that's what I commented on the
we
post.
going
I said
we getting ours.
for guys, it's really hard for an experience to not end the way that we think it's going to end on our side,
That
right?
motherfucker
Like,
ended with
we know
fireworks.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so when you pose that question to guys, like, guys, would you stay in a relationship if the sex is bad? Most dudes would probably be like, yeah, because I know every time how it's gonna end for me.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be bad about it for a guy? But women, it's a lot different
Yeah.
because
They,
they're more emotional. They got more things that play into it. It's more like, were you nice to me today? If not, then I'm
yeah,
completely turned off and I ain't gonna get there no way.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's definitely a lot of emotion in it more for women. Like I said, I'm getting mine regardless. And women gonna get there. They're gonna pull out their handy dandy toy and all that after a nigga after they boot you out and block you and all that, unfriend you on social media. And you go get on and you go get on
before
Instagram
you get
later and go say
you
what's
block
up.
on everything.
You block my nigga. You go that shit ain't gonna say delivered. Your shit was trash.
um,
Oh shit.
yes, Priya, like, subscribe, tell a friend, be a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Geneva is out with her girlfriends tonight having dinner, so she was not able to attend. Lily, I believe, was at a baseball game, so she wasn't able to attend. So we was missing a few participants, um, but yeah, I agree with you. Like, if you're like, okay, well, let me text her after you done left, and then you like, don't say delivered.
That shit. That mean your shit was trash, nigga. That shit was triggity trash. You got no return, my boy. And you better unsave that address.
He said, delete the pin that you dropped because you ain't coming back here no more.
No more. She already got she already text the girls in the chat. That nigga shit is trash. Like, boy, I tell you. It's a cruel world out there. That's why you got to get in and do what you can. Know your personnel, what you signing up for, boy.
It's a cold world. It's a
That's why
cold world.
that's why I'm retired. I'm good. I like what I got.
All right. Well, we gonna get out of here. We are a little couple minutes over. Um, another great episode. Another great episode. We hit
Yeah.
10. We definitely gonna be back to do it again. T, what you got for him?
Man, I appreciate y'all as always. It's always good to have Felix and Bria on here. Lily, we missed you. Char, obviously we missed you on this episode, but we're gonna get you back on another episode. Let's look forward to doing it again next week. This was a good week. I liked episode 10. This was a good one. So let's look forward to next week to see what we got.
Felix said he got another guest for us, one of his Dominican friends.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a whole Dominican party. Felix, we gotta bring you and the homie on, whoever it is. So it can be
No, it's a girl. He said it's a
oh, it's a
girl.
girl. Yes. If
She,
she
she
sounds like
wanted to get on. He
she
said
gonna
she
be like,
wanted to get on today, but she had
wait a
something to do.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Like, comment there. Hey, Felix, bring her on. Let's get it popping.
Right. We gonna ask her how you feel about Felix. Is he your friend? Have you ever had them thoughts about Felix?
She's gonna
Felix,
be like,
what you
cámate, cámate.
calmate.
Oh shit.
All right,
Yeah.
we gonna get out of here, y'all. It was another great time. Definitely looking forward to the next one.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all. Be safe, y'all.